The ocean is beautiful, but also unfathomable and terrifying. Beneath its surface lie dark secrets, lost souls, and stories that will keep you awake at night. For centuries, sailors, divers, and fishermen have shared tales of mysterious encounters, eerie sightings, and phenomena that defy explanation. Some believe that the sea is alive, as if it has a soul, a dark, ancient soul that swallows people and never lets them go. Today we dive deep into some of the scariest stories from Reddit. Stories that will send chills down your spine and make you rethink ever setting foot on a boat again. Have you ever experienced something terrifying at sea? Have you ever felt like something was watching you while you gazed into the seemingly calm waters? Share your story in the comments. And now, lights off, headphones on, let's begin. A Reddit user shared a story about a sailing trip with his father on a foggy night in the middle of the ocean. The sea was unnaturally still. No wind, no sound, just the soft lapping of water against their boat. Then they saw it. In the distance, an old, half-rotted ship emerged from the fog. It drifted slowly, without lights, without movement, like a skeletal corpse floating in the night. They called out with a megaphone. No response. Silence. Then, movement on the deck. At first, they thought it was a trick of the mist. But then they saw them. Shadowy figures, barely perceptible, shifting in and out of the darkness. No faces, no distinguishable bodies, just dark silhouettes appearing and disappearing like whispers in the wind. Their hearts pounded. His father, a seasoned sailor, turned pale. "We need to leave," he said, his voice shaking. They turned the boat around and sped away at full speed. When they looked back just minutes later, the ship was gone. It was as if it had never existed. Later, in a nearby harbor, they learned of the legend of the lost ship, a freighter that had vanished over 100 years ago, along with its entire crew. They say the lost souls are still out there, trapped between worlds, searching for a way back. An experienced diver was on a nighttime expedition in one of the deepest trenches in the world. He was alone, except for his team waiting on the boat above. Everything seemed peaceful. He enjoyed the silence, the eerie beauty of the deep. Then he felt something pull at his leg. He spun around. Nothing was there. A cold shiver ran down his spine. His pulse quickened. He convinced himself it was just the current. But then, a tug, much stronger than before. Something gripped his ankle. He couldn't see it, but he felt it. Cold, bony fingers curling around his foot, dragging him downward. He kicked frantically, fighting with everything he had, and finally broke free. Panicked, he shot to the surface, ignoring all safety protocols. The moment he was pulled onto the boat, he looked down and screamed. Deep scratches ran along his fin. Not bite marks, but long, deep claw marks, as if human hands with razor-sharp nails had tried to pull him into the abyss. Later, a veteran diver told him about a shipwreck at that exact spot. A ship whose crew had never been found. Some say they drowned. Others believe they're still down there, waiting, watching. An abandoned oil rig, left untouched for years. A team of engineers was sent to perform one last inspection. They were sure they were alone, until the first night. They heard footsteps, slow, heavy. Metal groaned under unseen weight. But when they searched, no one, just the eerie emptiness of the platform. Then one of them saw something, a figure, a man in an old protective suit, standing motionless, staring at them. They called out to him, but he didn't move. As they stepped closer, he simply vanished, gone without a trace. Later, they heard an old story. Decades ago, a worker had been lost during a storm, swept away by the sea. His body was never found. Some say he's still here, wandering, searching for something he'll never find. The ocean is deep and full of secrets. Dark, unfathomable, deadly secrets. Which of these stories scared you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, next time you're at sea, listen closely. You might hear a whisper or a distant call, and maybe it's calling for you.